Hi, my name's Gabrielle Manders, and I am a team leader with Color Street, this amazing no dry time nail polish. I wanted to share with you today some tips about how to get the perfect application by your cuticle. That way, it is nice and adhered to your nail bed and it doesn't lift up when you go to put your hair up. Color Street nail polish is 100% real nail polish. It is chemical free, 3 chemical free, and it is breathable, so it's healthy for your fingernails. This is why having Color Street on your nails will help if your nails are weak, splitting, flaking, or breaking. It adds a nice protection and also keeps your nails looking fabulous. So I started with a two strip tester. It's also called an accent pack. I'm going to apply the first strip to my ring finger, and I'm going to show you the best way that I suggest to do so. You take a wooden cuticle stick, and you're going to make sure that you have pushed off of everything as far as your cuticle goes. You push it back, and then I'm also going to be applying it to my other ring finger. So I'm doing the same thing and pushing my cuticle back as so. I have already washed my hands prior. If you have oily hands or sweaty hands, or if you just put lotion on your hands, then you do want to go take some Dawn dish soap or some regular dish soap, and you're going to go wash your hands first with that dish soap and then dry them very well. You do not want to take any showers, baths, bathe any children, wash any dishes prior to applying Color Street. The best time to apply Color Street is recommended to do right at bedtime. When you're nice and comfortable, put your feet up and go ahead and apply that Color Street nail polish. And then the best part is you can go tuck right under the covers after because it's already dry. So once your hands are all washed and your cuticles are all pushed back and your hands are all nice and dry, then you take that alcohol prep pad and you're going to wipe off the top of the fingernail and the bottom and even get under your fingernail if your nails are long enough. And you're going to repeat it onto all the fingers that you will be applying the Color Street nail polish to. Next, you're going to take one of the nail polish strips that you want to be using. You're going to pull off, I already was early, but I already pulled off the clear part. That comes on that strip first. And then the next one will be the silver tab. You're going to reach for the silver tab and just gently pull. This is a Color Street solid. This color is called Aspen Sky. It's a gorgeous baby blue. Now, solids, you need to know, are very delicate. They have a base layer, they have the nail polish color, and then they have a top coat. So that's 3 layers built into one strip. A solid can tear easily, so you need to be really gentle with it. So I'm going to start because I'm going to line up right inside of my fingernail first. That is how I'm going to apply to ensure that at least one side is lined up nice and straight. I'm going to ensure that it is not on any skin. It is only on my fingernail, perfectly right here. Now, if for some reason you don't line it up just right the first time, then gently pull it right off and then reapply, making sure and trying to line it up exactly how you want it the second time. You probably maybe could get a third time peeling it back off if it's not lined up just right, but I wouldn't do any more than that. So here it's not on my skin, it's only on my nail. Next, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to gently smooth out the side that I just applied, like this. I am smoothing in an upward motion, and then what I'm going to do to ensure that it's nicely adhered to my cuticle is I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to smooth over with pressure the base, the bottom of the fingernail by the cuticle. And I'm just going to go back and forth. You do not want it on your skin. You want it only on your nail. Back and forth, back and forth. Add pressure, push, go back and forth. Really make sure that it's nice and smooth in by the cuticle. and then reapply, putting pressure on that same side. So as you can see, there is a wrinkle, and that's just because solids wrinkle easily. So you obviously want to make sure that you do get that wrinkle out. So you're going to gently make the fingernail, the strip, taut by getting your other pointer finger underneath that extra part. And you're just going to gently pull with the pointer finger and then use your thumb as the smoother. If you have a rubber cuticle pusher, that also would help with smoothing down the solid, making sure you have a nice smooth application. So now I'm going to rub with my pointer finger on the other side, and then this is the point when you really just look all around the fingernail to make sure it's lined up exactly how you want it to be. Now I do see that there's a little wrinkle right here, so I'm going to just apply pressure with my thumb to try to smooth it out the best that I can. And that smoothed it out enough for me. So now I'm going to just ensure, look both sides, look at the bottom, make sure the bottom is nice and adhered, and then start with making a upward motion to the very top of your fingernail. And if you are going to, I'm going to show you two options. You can use this other end of the strip for your other finger, or if you have long fingernails, which some people do have longer fingernails such as this, one strip may not really be able to do two fingers if you have long nails. So we can see, and I can show you. This is how you would, if you were going to use it for two fingernails, then you just gently tap the top with the skin of your thumb and make sure that the tip of the nail is nicely covered. You don't want to pull out or pull up, because then you're going to tear the tip and you're going to make white show at the bottom. You're going to make white show at the tip of the nail. So you don't want that. So when you are tearing it off, you want to tear by smoothing out the top of the nail and then taking your thumb and just scooping under. If you do have any excess on your skin, you're going to either take your cuticle pusher and pick off the part that is on your skin, or use your thumb to pick it off, like so. That's with the cuticle pusher. Now, with this extra part right here, I know I'm not gonna I already bent it, and that's fine. If it happens like that, then you know what? Just set it aside. Or if you want, you could salvage it and put it on your pinky, because it would fit my pinky just fine. But as you see, I'm just making it as an accent finger. So let me show you what to do if you aren't gonna save the other end and you're just gonna use one strip for one finger, and you wanna make sure you have that perfect tip. This is the clear part, pull off the clear part. Here's the silver, pull off the silver tab. Now, if you want that perfect tip application, what you need to remember is you do not want to pull at the tip. You only want to tuck it under, and I'm switching because, as you can see, this part's more narrow and this part's more wide. So I want the wider part for my fingernail, because I know that that part is the size of my nail. So I lined it up in the inside. It's not on my skin. I'm going to rub in an upward motion, and then I'm going to smooth it out going to the right, to the other side. And then I'm going to smooth up again, and I'm going to smooth on this side. And that's all you do, is just go around applying pressure with your warm finger, because warmth will help the nail polish really adhere to your fingernail. Now, this is the tip. This is the secret. So in order to get that perfect top right here, with the solids, I would suggest don't even worry about saving the other end. I would just gently fold it over like this. Make sure that it's smooth and that there's no wrinkles. And then I